Someone is coming to knock on your door with news that could change your future in minutes. Archangel Michael says, "Do not underestimate what you are about to hear. This is not a coincidence. This is a divine arrangement that's been set in motion without your knowledge. From the moment your heart started questioning if change would ever come, the heavens began preparing something behind the scenes. You may feel like nothing has shifted, but energies are colliding in powerful ways that will soon burst into your physical world. The knock that's coming is more than sound, it's a signal. A life-altering wave of truth, opportunity, and restoration is about to stand right outside your door. It may come in the form of a stranger, a messenger, a familiar face you haven't seen in years, or even something that appears ordinary at first. But when it comes, your spirit will recognize that this is no ordinary moment. Archangel Michael says this visit was orchestrated in the timeline of heaven long before your worries ever began. You have been asking for signs, searching for meaning, and praying for a breakthrough when the world didn't seem to respond. This knock will be the proof that not only were you heard, but the response has arrived. The one approaching your threshold brings news so great, it could alter the course of your financial, emotional, or relational destiny in just minutes. You may be tempted to doubt what's coming. Don't. It will arrive faster than your fears can catch up. And it won't be dressed in fear or confusion, it will carry clarity. It won't bring chaos, it will bring confirmation. It won't bring pressure, it will bring peace that will silence every anxious voice in your mind. They're coming with something in their hands, but it's what's in their spirit that will shift your future. This knock is a spiritual announcement in disguise. It's the sound of divine timing catching up to you. Do not ignore it. And do not open the door with hesitation. Because what they bring may be exactly what you cried for in secret moments when no one else was watching. This person has struggled to reach you. They were held back by delays, circumstances, and even the opinions of others. But Archangel Michael says the final block has been lifted. Nothing will stop them from arriving, not even your disbelief. You've been prepared for this moment by fire and pain. Every delay, every betrayal, every closed door was necessary to make sure your soul wouldn't miss this knock. Because this isn't just about opportunity, this is about revelation. You will come to know who's truly been for you, and who has only been for your benefits. When you open the door, don't just open your house, open your heart. They may hesitate. They may not fully know how to explain everything at once. But you'll feel the divine warmth radiating from them like sunlight after a storm. Let that light in. The future you were afraid you'd never reach is closer than it appears. It's not coming through the phone. It's not arriving through email. It's arriving at your doorstep, in the form of someone who's been walking a path just to reach you. They have crossed obstacles, resisted enemies, and rejected better offers, just to deliver this truth to you. Prepare your atmosphere, not just your physical house, but your inner world. Clear the doubt, the bitterness, the fear, and the self-sabotaging thoughts. Because when this knock comes, you'll want to be present in your full power, not hiding behind trauma and mistrust. This person will mention something that only you and the divine knew. It will shake you. You may try to act composed, but your spirit will be awakened instantly. Tears may rise. Laughter may burst. Your heart will race. But through it all, something inside you will whisper, "This is it." You are not waiting anymore. The timeline has shifted. This isn't a warning. This is a divine heads-up. It's confirmation that your name is on something sacred. And now, the carrier of that message is coming with urgency, because the future can't wait any longer. Archangel Michael says, there are spiritual protections all around your home right now. You may have even noticed unusual quiet, calmness, or a still presence lately. That's because the atmosphere is being set. No dark energy can interrupt what's coming. No interference will block it. Even those who are jealous of your breakthrough will be silenced when they hear what the visitor brings. This person is not here to judge your past. They are here because your past has already been judged, and grace was the verdict. This message will lift years of burden in a single moment. It will restore your dignity. It will reawaken dreams you buried just to survive. You'll remember this visit for the rest of your life, not because of what they say, but because of what shifts inside you the moment you realize you were never forgotten. Heaven has not overlooked your case. It has been studying it, weighing it, guarding it, and now, executing a plan that honors your resilience. Listen carefully when they speak. Even their pauses will hold power. Even their silence will say more than words. They will mention a name, a date, or a location, and suddenly, the dots in your life will start to connect faster than your mind can grasp. What you thought you lost is returning in an unexpected form. What you thought was delayed is showing up right on time. And what you thought was dead is being resurrected in real time. Archangel Michael says, it's not just news, they bring the seed of a new era. You must nurture it with belief and courage. Once they leave, everything will feel different. The air will feel lighter. The colors will seem brighter. Even your thoughts will feel renewed. Because this is not just a person, it's a vessel, a carrier of sacred change. And they were sent to meet you, not anyone else. Don't mistake this as chance. This is the moment where divine prophecy touches down in your living space. No need to prepare with fear. Prepare with openness. You're not being tested, you're being trusted. Heaven knows you, ready for this shift, even if your mind doesn't. Their presence will confirm everything your intuition's been whispering lately. The alignment, the divine signs, the feelings you couldn't explain, all of it comes full circle now. And when they speak, it will sound like 1,000 prayers answered in one conversation. That's how you'll know this is real. Let no distraction pull you away from the door. Let no old fear whisper doubts into your ear. Because what's about to happen is bigger than your history, bigger than your fear, and bigger than anything you've ever known. This is a chapter turn, a fate shift, a cosmic upgrade. And it all begins with a knock. Archangel Michael says, this is not just a visit. This is heaven's delivery of the next version of your life. You'll never be the same. This is your moment, your season, your sound of destiny echoing through your walls. Answer the knock, not just with your hands, but with your soul. Let gratitude lead you. Let trust open the latch. And let love flow as you greet the divine disguised in human form. Because in the next few minutes, the future will be standing right in front of you. And all you need to do is open the door. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The sound of that knock will echo beyond your physical door. It will vibrate through the corridors of your life. You may try to remain calm, but your spirit will already know something sacred is unfolding. This isn't just about receiving news. It's about crossing a threshold into the new chapter that destiny has preserved just for you. This visitor has been stirred by something divine. They couldn't rest. They couldn't hold it back anymore. Even if they had fears of being rejected, even if they had doubts about timing, something greater has moved them into motion. That something was heaven itself, aligning their path with yours like clockwork. There is a divine sense of urgency attached to their visit. It's not panic, it's purpose. It's not chaos, it's clarity that can't be delayed any longer. They have something that belongs to you. A word, a message, a revelation, or a confirmation of what your heart already knew deep down. You've been through nights where silence was deafening, where you wondered if the world had forgotten your value. But this person will remind you, not only were you remembered, you were fought for. They've walked through fire just to make sure you receive what's rightfully yours. Archangel Michael says, this person comes with news of restoration, not destruction. They don't come to harm, they come to hand over a truth that will give you your power back. You will feel it as soon as their energy enters your space. Something in you will shift. You'll feel safer, clearer, and more certain than ever. Prepare a place in your heart to receive this. Clear out the noise, the doubt, the leftover grief from people who didn't value you. Because what this person brings will require space, emotional, spiritual, and energetic space. Make room. Because the future can't fill a place that's still stuck in yesterday. You will not need to perform. You will not need to explain your past or justify your pain. They already know. They already understand. And their eyes will tell you that this is not about judgment, this is about justice. Heaven's justice. The kind that arrives quietly but transforms loudly. Do not expect them to come with fireworks or fanfare. The most divine moments are usually wrapped in simplicity. It might be a gentle knock, a soft hello, a single line spoken through nervous lips. But those few words will carry enough power to rewrite entire timelines. They may hand you something, an envelope, a letter, a document, a small box. Whatever it is, don't rush to open it. First, open yourself. Allow the moment to breathe. Let the energy settle. Because what they give may include something sacred, an inheritance, an invitation, or even an apology that changes everything. This is more than physical. As they knock, heaven is knocking on the doors of your soul. As they speak, divine truth is speaking through them. As they stand in front of you, time is bending to deliver a prophecy that could no longer wait. This is not just someone showing up. This is something unfolding. Your role is simple: receive. You don't need to control it. You don't need to analyze it. You just need to trust that this was always meant to arrive at this precise moment. Your address was selected with care by divine orchestration. No one else could have received this message but you. This person may say something that triggers a deep emotional release. Let it happen. Tears will come, not from sadness, but from the release of weight you've carried for too long. They might even cry too, because they've been holding on to this truth for far too long as well. You're both about to be set free in the same moment. Archangel Michael says, everything changes after this knock. New alliances will form. Old wounds will heal. The weight of unspoken questions will dissolve. And the road ahead will finally become visible, after what felt like endless fog. It's okay if you feel unprepared. Most sacred moments don't give a warning. They arrive in silence, catch your breath, and then set your spirit free. This is one of those moments. And your door is the exact place it will begin. The person who knocks might say your name like it holds magic. Because to them, it does. You've been more important than you realize. They have watched from a distance, carrying a truth, a promise, or a divine mission to deliver this to you at just the right time. That time is now. You won't need to convince them of your worth. They already know. This isn't a test, it's a delivery. A heavenly courier disguised as a human being, guided by the light of higher realms to your doorstep. You'll sense it in their presence. In the way your chest feels lighter. In the way the very air changes. This visitor is more than a person. They are a divine instrument of timing. And as soon as you welcome them in, time itself will feel different. Things that were stuck will start moving. Opportunities will begin unfolding in waves. Peace will return to your nights. The words they say may not be loud, but their meaning will thunder inside your soul. You may hear phrases like, "I've been meaning to tell you," or "You deserve to know this," or "This is yours now." Whatever they say, listen with the ears of your soul, not just your body, because what they carry could unlock your entire next chapter. Archangel Michael says, this isn't a dream. It's a divine moment that's been waiting for you to be ready. You are ready now. The doubts you've battled, released. The lies you've believed, destroyed. The delay you've endured, over. When the knock comes, you will know. Even if your mind questions it, your heart will answer with confidence. Because the news they carry is designed to fit your exact journey. It will feel like it was made just for you, because it was. Do not open the door with fear. Open it with honor, with sacred curiosity. With the full awareness that you are about to meet the messenger of your next divine season. Everything before this moment was preparation. Everything after it will be transformation. Archangel Michael says, the miracle you thought would arrive through the clouds, is walking up your front steps. And when you open the door, you're not just opening to them. You're opening to everything that's been waiting on the other side of faith. This is not an accident. This is the appointed moment. And it's happening in minutes. Hold space. Hold faith. Hold still. Your door is about to become a sacred doorway. Your name has been whispered in spiritual realms. And now, the echo of that whisper is arriving as a knock that will change your life forever. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, this knock is more than an arrival, it's an activation. From the very second their knuckles touch the wood of your door, the vibration will carry through realms unseen. Spiritual doors will open. Chains will fall. Hidden paths will reveal themselves like never before. The moment you stand in front of them, time will seem to pause. For just a few seconds, everything will feel slower, deeper, heavier with meaning. Because this person does not come with small talk, they come with sacred delivery, and the weight of their words will not burden you, they will set you free. Even your ancestors are watching. You are not just opening the door for yourself, you are opening the next era for your bloodline. The stories of hardship end here, because this knock brings a new story, a divine one. You'll remember everything about this moment. What you were wearing, how the light looked, the sound of their voice, because it will replay in your memory for years to come as the moment everything changed. You will measure life in two parts, before the knock, and after. This visitor will carry an energy that shifts everything in the room. Even if they say little, their presence will speak volumes. A calm will fill the space. Your heart will quiet. Your mind will begin to understand. What once made no sense will now feel divinely aligned. You may see this moment in dreams before it happens. Perhaps you've already dreamed of someone arriving, or had visions you couldn't explain. Archangel Michael says, those were not imagination. They were glimpses of what was being prepared. And now, it's arriving in real life, unfolding exactly as heaven planned. You don't need to question if you are worthy of this moment. You don't need to be perfect to receive what they're bringing. All you need to do is be present, be still, be open, because what's arriving is not a reward, it's a divine response to your soul's readiness. The knock will not be loud, but it will be undeniable. You might even hear it when you least expect it, during a moment of silence, a pause in your day. You might hesitate to answer, but something in your spirit will whisper, this is it. And your feet will move before your doubts can stop you. Do not dismiss this as coincidence. You are not being visited randomly. You are being chosen specifically. What's arriving isn't just a person, it's purpose wrapped in skin. They will not be empty-handed. Whether it's news, a document, a key, or a truth, what they carry is meant for your hands alone. No one else could receive it. No one else could hold it without misusing it. It belongs to you, and now it is arriving, right on schedule. Archangel Michael says, heaven has kept this hidden from your enemies. No one saw this coming. No one can interfere. This blessing is stealth-delivered, wrapped in peace and sealed in light. No curse can delay it. No jealousy can destroy it. No darkness can distort it. After they leave, you will stand in silence. Tears may fall. You may find yourself smiling through them, not because of what they said, but because of what you finally felt. Relief. Recognition, release, revelation. You'll finally know, this is the moment my story changed. Be mindful of your thoughts in the coming hours. Stay aligned with peace. Avoid arguments. Detach from distractions. Because your frequency must be clear when the knock arrives, so you can receive the full blessing without distortion. The person knocking could be someone you least expect, a former friend, a distant relative, a stranger with glowing eyes, or someone you once dreamed about and never saw again, until now. But when you open the door, every part of your being will confirm, this is no accident. Archangel Michael says, the power of this moment will ripple into your finances, relationships, and opportunities. Doors you couldn't open before will begin to swing wide. People who ignored you will start reaching out. And ideas that once confused you will become your clearest direction. They may say one sentence that rewrites everything. They may hand you one paper that shifts your entire direction. They may offer one opportunity that launches your destiny into motion. Whatever form it takes, it is divinely designed to fit the exact next chapter of your life. There's a light behind their eyes. There's a fire in their voice. There's a heavenly GPS in their soul that led them to you. And now they've arrived, not to ask something from you, but to return something that was always yours. You didn't miss it. You didn't ruin it. You didn't take too long. It was always supposed to happen this way, right now. Everything before was divine preparation. And everything now is divine release. Archangel Michael says, prepare your spirit like you would prepare your home for a royal guest. Clear out bitterness. Open your emotional windows. Make space for joy. Because what enters through this knock will not just sit in your house, it will stay in your soul forever. This is the beginning of a new destiny. So when the knock finally comes, don't freeze. Breathe deeply, walk slowly, and open the door not just with your hands, but with your heart. Because you're not just answering a visitor, you're welcoming your next life chapter. Let your soul rise in gratitude. Let your past fall in silence. Let your heart soften, knowing that heaven has not overlooked your address. The knock is coming, and with it, the answer to everything you've been waiting for. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, this knock is not only about what's entering your life, it's also about what's leaving. The moment you open that door, old energies will begin to retreat. The patterns, the cycles, the delays, the unanswered questions, they will lose their power in an instant. You are not just meeting a person, you are meeting your turnaround. What felt like endless waiting is about to transform into divine acceleration. Every unanswered prayer, every tear cried in silence, every sleepless night, they are all being answered through this moment. And it all starts at the sound of a knock. Do not let fear pretend to protect you. Fear will try to convince you that nothing ever changes, that this knock is just another interruption. But this knock is a divine interruption meant to shatter limitations. This is the kind of encounter that angels surround with their wings. The air around your home may feel different as the moment nears. You may feel more alert, emotional, even energized without knowing why. That's not your imagination. It's your spirit responding to what's coming. The heavens are drawing near to your address, and the shift has already begun. This knock doesn't only carry blessing, it carries awakening. Parts of your soul that have been asleep will rise. You'll begin to see things differently, feel things more deeply, and walk more confidently. Not because you forced it, but because this divine moment unlocked it within you. The person coming may say, I don't know why I had to come, but I couldn't wait any longer. They'll struggle to put it into words, but you'll understand instantly. The look in their eyes will tell you everything. They were sent, and not by man, by the hand of something far greater. They may mention a place you've forgotten. They may reference a dream you once had. They may bring up something you thought had passed you by. But instead, they'll remind you that what's meant for you never disappears. It simply arrives when you're ready to receive it fully. You may feel an overwhelming sense of peace once the door opens. Not because everything is perfect, but because everything is finally aligned. The missing piece arrives. The fog lifts. The confusion clears. And suddenly, you'll remember who you truly are. Archangel Michael says, this moment restores more than just hope, it restores identity. For too long, you've questioned your worth. But what's coming to your door doesn't just confirm your value, it celebrates it. You are not average. You are not forgotten. You are divinely remembered, seen, and chosen. After this visit, you may see more signs. Clocks repeating numbers. Dreams that feel like memories. People showing up with more respect. That's the ripple effect of this divine encounter. It doesn't just change one thing, it changes everything. And what you once thought was the end will now be seen as the divine beginning. Even your enemies will be silenced. Even those who doubted you will be left in awe. Because the news you receive will not only lift you, it will elevate everything connected to you. This knock is permission. Permission to finally release guilt. To let go of what didn't work. To walk forward without needing every answer from the past. Because your future has just arrived, and it's standing at your door. Be ready to receive details that sound too good to be true. But they are true. This is not fantasy. This is fulfillment. The time you spent thinking nothing's happening was actually the season where heaven was arranging everything. Archangel Michael says, when the knock comes, so does clarity, courage, and a crown of favor. You will no longer apologize for your light. You will no longer hide your gifts. You will no longer wait for permission to rise. This moment gives you divine clearance to soar. What they say might shake you. And that's okay. Because this isn't just news. It's a shift in spiritual atmosphere. It's a release of everything that's been waiting in the wings, ready to bless you the moment you were strong enough to say yes. And your yes is what unlocks it all. You don't need to fear what happens next. This knock is the sound of breakthrough, not breakdown. You won't lose anything you need. You won't fall apart. You will finally feel whole. Let this moment be sacred. Even after they leave, sit in silence and feel the shift. Write it down. Speak it out. Claim it fully. Because what was delivered wasn't just a message, it was a mantle. You've been chosen to carry it forward. Archangel Michael says, from now on, your door is a gateway. Not just a boundary between inside and outside, but between the life you had and the life you were born for. The life where miracles are normal, where peace is permanent, and where you never have to shrink again. So stand tall when you open that door. You are not weak. You are not late. You are the exact person this blessing was meant for. And now, everything you need to rise has come knocking. Take a deep breath. The shift is already happening. This is your confirmation, your awakening, your divine hour. And it's no longer coming, it's here. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, this is the last stretch of the waiting room. The next sound you hear could be the key to everything shifting. Your patience is not being ignored, it's being honored with a divine conclusion. You are standing at the edge of something holy, and the knock will be the sound that confirms what your spirit has already sensed. In the minutes before they arrive, you may feel a flutter in your chest. You might walk past your door more than once, sensing something drawing near. Your pets may act differently. The air may hold a strange stillness. The light outside your window may feel unfamiliar. All of this is divine preparation for the knock that carries a life-altering message. They have been holding something back for far too long. Whether it's a truth they were too afraid to tell you, or an opportunity that's finally cleared for release. They are coming because the weight of silence became too heavy. They are coming because they know it's time. You don't have to rehearse your response. You don't need to prepare a speech. You only need to be present, open enough to allow grace to do what logic never could. This is not a transaction. This is a divine exchange. You give your yes, and in return, heaven releases what's been withheld. Archangel Michael says, your door is not just a physical barrier, it is a spiritual portal. And once this knock is answered, everything behind that door will shift. Your thoughts will shift. Your focus will return. Your confidence will rise like never before. The person at your door might begin with hesitant words. They may look down at their shoes before speaking. They may fumble with their thoughts or even ask, "Is this a bad time?" But no matter how softly they begin, the magnitude of what they carry will be undeniable. Even their pauses will hold meaning. Even their silences will speak volumes. Because the weight of their journey to your door will be felt in every word, every glance, every breath. You'll feel it in your bones. This is sacred. Don't dismiss the power of small beginnings. What starts as a conversation could become a divine contract. What starts as a knock could unfold into a kingdom-sized blessing. This person may bring more than they realize. They could be holding your breakthrough in their hands. Archangel Michael says, do not be afraid to believe again. This isn't the same as before. This isn't another disappointment in disguise. This is redemption dressed in divine timing. What didn't work before wasn't failure, it was preparation for this. The moment your hand turns the doorknob, things will shift. You'll feel the atmosphere adjust. Time will slow. Your breath may catch, but your soul will say, yes, this is it. And in that moment, the heavens will rejoice. Because you finally answered what was always meant for you. This person may say something like, I never stopped thinking about you. Or, this opportunity was always yours. Or even just, I had to come. I had to tell you. Whatever they say, listen between the words. Because God often speaks in the spaces we overlook. Don't overthink. Don't hold back. Your only task is to receive, fully, boldly, unapologetically. This is what all the quiet seasons have led to. The sleepless nights. The unspoken hopes. The journal entries filled with dreams you were scared to voice aloud. Now it's all culminating, in a simple, sacred knock. Archangel Michael says, even the sound of the knock has been timed by heaven. If you miss it, it won't be lost, but it might delay what was meant to rush in. So stay alert. Stay connected. Trust the tug in your spirit, that intuitive whisper. Go to the door now, will be your divine prompt. And if you feel emotional before you even open it, let the tears fall. They're not weakness, they're evidence. Evidence that your soul remembers what your mind forgot. This was always meant to happen. This is not new, it's a return to something that's always belonged to you. After they share their message, don't rush to respond. Let the moment breathe. Let the energy settle. Let your heart process what your ears just heard, because what they say may change everything you thought about your future. You will never walk the same way through your home again. That door will become your altar. That knock will become your testimony. And the moment you said, "Come in," will become the moment your life separated from the version of you that thought you had to fight for everything. Archangel Michael says, this was never about chasing blessings, it was about being ready to receive them. And now you are. Your faith has made room. Your tears have watered the soil. And heaven has responded by sending a messenger who carries more than information, they carry divine activation. The shift will not be subtle. You may receive a call within hours of their visit. You may be led to a decision you've been delaying for years. Or you may see instant favor, doors opening in places that were previously locked tight. That's the evidence that the knock was real, and that you opened with full faith. This is what divine alignment looks like. It's messy, it's miraculous, it's immediate, and it comes with no warning, just confirmation. When it hits, it's not gentle, it's unmistakable. You'll walk differently, think differently, speak differently, because now you know, your life is not waiting to begin. It has already started, and it started with the knock. Archangel Michael says, don't just open the door, open your life. Because what's entering is not just a blessing. It's the next version of you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.